Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. I found it on the ground all scrunched up. Let's see how we go with this. I'm not going to unscrunch it, I'm just going to leave it like that. It'll look more interesting, keep it more natural if I just keep it scrunched. Okay, let's see what we have here. What this is, it is, yeah, I think it's a bill fragment, you know, off a streetlight pole bill, and we're interested in this section there. But yeah, they're really interesting when you can pick off streetlight poles or off the ground. So yeah. Yeah, that's come up looking quite interesting, actually. I do wonder if maybe I could improve on it, because I did like that white bit there, but it may not be necessarily bad. It might. I can see something good, so I'm going to leave it like that. I can see something that might work well. So I'm just going to throw it in the recycle. Just take a deep breath, folks. Okay, let's take this piece and utilise it as a dual colour, as they call it. It's really hard to know which way to see it, if I might need to do a switcheroo perhaps. I don't know. I'm really missing a lost partner, folks. His name is Luigi. And I'm trying to get in touch with him through the 6 o'clock news, on Channel 9 especially. It's really hard to get my stuff out there, and just trying my best, folks. Close enough. It's really hard to try and get a word out. Just hard for TV channels to take notice, even though your future is dependent on it. You know, you can't afford to let this one lapse, so to speak. Loneliness is always constantly clipping at you, because it gets lonely without my partner. It really does. I know a lot of people compromise in life, and they think, you know, they can live happy as a single, but that's not what I'm like. I'm a person who needs a company. I've always needed company, even though I've spent most of my life languishing in some form of loneliness, and the loneliness just seems to be everywhere in my life, and I just can't. I lost the opportunity to end that more than 30 years ago by marrying Luigi, and I had no love for him. I fucking hated him. For some reason I was envious of what he had and what I thought I didn't have, and I just didn't take the opportunity when it was off, when it was on the table, and now it's off the table, and I have to fucking find it again, and I have to now crawl up the asses of TV channels to fucking get back there. I really hate ass licking, folks. I don't want to fucking lick. I know I'm being disgusting, but it is quite a disgusting process trying to ass lick entities that don't normally cater for people like myself, who are less fortunate, who are disabled and living on Centrelink and having to work in a disability employment. And it's really boring, you know. You don't earn enough money to survive, and I've been sinking money into this campaign, and it's just really not seemingly coming to fruition, and it's just getting really wearying of me. And I just had diarrhea. I'm still probably got it. I just haven't eaten the food that triggers it. But basically, yeah, I'm not happy with my life at the moment. Being away from Luigi, I just need some help. So I'm going to ass lick Channel 9, and that's pretty much all I can do, folks. And that's come up looking quite interesting. I don't know if I like that white section, or maybe the white section could become the centerpiece. I don't know. I'm going to try and do a switcheroo anyway, folks, and see if that's true. So I just switch these colours around, or these pieces. But basically I'm getting very, very lonely, and I've been lonely for so long, and I've been working on this campaign for more than a decade, since 2012. It's just really hard. I had even spent some time homeless back then in 2012, 2013, yeah, and that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.